From what Laura said in her opening analysis, which I thought was bang on, I want to get your thoughts on this, that this is about a Labor government trying to re-establish credibility after many years of being saying they can't manage money, they're trying to rein it in. But off the back of the Truss budget of just a month or so ago, which was slammed by the markets, this is basically the opposite of that.
And they were spooked by that. Don't ever take anybody's opinion that they weren't, because they were spooked by that. They understood if this budget in any way gave the wrong message, that there was unfunded spending. And remember also that Jim Chalmers learnt that mistake from his former boss, Wayne Swan, in unfunded spending. Now, the point is that had they done that, Australia's markets would have done exactly what the UK markets have done. You'd have seen bond yields. Now, we already know that the bond yields we can see on the market are not reacting badly to this budget in the very early stages, and that's a good thing. There's a bit of calm over this. So in many ways, Jim Chalmers has delivered a safe budget, maybe not a terribly exciting budget, but that's the reason why there's no handouts to families to relieve them of these energy bills.
And as Andrew, in your opening analysis, said that they've identified essentially the illness but not the cure, and maybe that's part of the reason why, because of this inflationary environment, the challenging moves, the reforms, whatever they need to do to try and put this budget on an even keel, which they haven't done here, because the Treasurer's talked about hard decisions. There aren't many hard decisions in this budget, Andrew.
I can't remember a budget like this since 2014, which was a disaster for Tony Abbott and Joe Hockey. And that had a lot more tough and unpopular measures. Like, that was worse in that sense electorally. But people watching tonight will have no hope to take out of this whatsoever. I mean, he's actually got up there and said, you're going to have lower growth. You're going to have higher inflation. Your electricity prices are going up 50%. Your gas, we didn't get up and say that, but that's in the papers. We've told you that.
Unemployment
gas prices are up 40%. Unemployment, well, I remember when unemployment at 6% was full employment. That's so right. I take that with a grain of salt. All of this is bad news that he's giving. And that means, even though it's early in the term, it's all bad news for the government.
And real wages, on that, real wages don't improve till 2024, another 2 years.
Another promise broken, right? So I'm getting messages right now in a fashion that I haven't had since Labor won the election from opposition people with their tails up, you know, because they feel they have something to run on now. He promised to cut electricity by $2.75. Instead, it's going to rise by 1,000. I mean, it's incredible, isn't it? And I know it was the Ukraine war before that, but he made the promise in fairness. Gas prices, and now like you say, Kieran, the real wages. I mean, you know, even if they lift wages, if they can't get a handle on inflation, it makes no difference. But they're not even lifting them.